It must be easy to be a cinematographer in Nepal. You take a camera outside, point it at nearly anything, and let the astonishing mountain scenery to do the rest of the work. It's so gorgeous, it's a surprise. Shambhala was the first Nepalese movie in the competition at the Berlinale. Although that rather minimizes Aziz the cinematographer's beautiful work, but in face of such beauty it can be tough not to lose sight of the plot. Pema, played by Thinle Lamo, is very happy on her wedding day, even though she is taking three husbands in a village away from her kind and gentle family. The main husband is Tasi, played by Tenzin Dalha, a trade and stone carver, and a cheerful, charming man. There's no question why he and Pema are so attracted to each other. The other husbands are Tasi's brothers, Karma, played by Sonam Tubden, a withdrawn Buddhist monk, and a 11-year-old kid Dawa, played by Karma Guru. Pema and Dawa treat each other with appropriate sibling style affection only, don't worry. After the wedding, Karma returns to the monastery and Thasi must shortly go on a business trip to Lhasa, which means he will be away for months. In his absence, Dawa starts acting the brat in the school, and so Pema, who is smarter than her men realize, goes in and speak with his teacher Ramsar, played by Karma Sakya, the only ethnic Indian in the village. But of course, the friendship that immediately springs up between Ramsar and Pema doesn't go unmarked. And that means Pema's happy and hoped for pregnancy suddenly has a question mark over it. Though their village is remote, spiteful, gossip travels, so Tashi does not come home from his trip. Pema is distraught, but also resolute. She was faithful, and if Tashi doesn't believe her, well, she will just go find him and tell him herself. She takes the pony and sets out, but when the Rinpoche of Karma's monastery finds out, he insists Karma must accompany her. And neither of them are thrilled about this. Karma heads to be away from monastery. And anyway, Karma learned how to ride the horse because he didn't knew that before. But the Rinpoche must be away. And soon Karma and Pema and the little pony are walking together, following rumor around the mountains as they search. Director Min Bham, who co-wrote the script with Avinash Bikram Saha, is interested in how Pema's relationship with Tasi and her separate but equal one with Karma become the tools with which she builds her relationship with herself. Lamo's calm endurance means we believe her utterly when Pema names the father of the baby, meaning we are wholly on her side as she travels the snowy hillsides or huddles by the fire at the night. Tobden has the most interesting part as a man who suddenly has the freedom to choose between religious solitude and a happy marriage with a caring partner. But he also makes it clear that for Karma, this choice is not a happy one. He likes Pema, and to his surprise, he could easily love her if he wanted to. But perhaps being a family man is not his for calling. The four sound artists are mentioned first in the opening credits, and their superb work does an enormous amount to make the windy wilderness around Pema as palpable as the snow crunching under her boots. Honestly, though, this movie is so beautiful you could just watch it with the sound off. as the prayer flags flutter in the breeze or Pema accepts a blessing from the Rinpoche. And for once, the ending works perfectly. Pema is asked, well, told, she has to make an unfair and unhappy choice. And she responds by choosing herself. There are no big scenes, no enormous gestures. But her resolve and drive for justice are quietly right there, all along. What's a few months walking over mountaintops while heavily pregnant if that's the right thing to do? It's this self assurance that remains from Shambhala along with that scenery. Shambhala might be one of the best Nepali films ever made in the history. Well, this is the second venture of Min Bham after Kalopothi as a feature film. You can watch Shambhala in the cinemas near you.